So this is your two transitions into the golf ball, okay? Look at the new one here now, it's coming through your right shoulder. Look at that one there, it's coming through your sort of neck area. So this one's a lot steeper, okay, as you go to the top of the back. So your takeaway now is fine, clubs going back. There's a little bit of that kind of fanning and rotation there, but generally speaking, the back is in a good spot. It's the next move now when you come into it, that shoulder sort of, you almost like squat down to it to try and get down to the golf ball. Club coming steeper outside the line here now. Look where that shaft is, it's to the, as we look down here now, it's to the right of the golf ball, yeah, that shaft. So you're over the top, coming across, through impact, you're going to be as tucked up as you like, all right? This one here now, after doing some of these moves, and when I said when the club comes down, I see the club correctly when it's left of you, as I'm looking at you there now. So that's you, this is left of you, that's right, and that's what I was saying on the video, hopefully make some sense. So we want to see this club basically back here somewhere, yeah, as an exaggeration. Because when we actually swing the golf club back down, what you'll see, the likes of Rory, as they're coming in here now, the club at this point is kind of in line with their right forearm, which you can see is on that one there, yeah? Yeah. And that's the sensation. If we put the same position here when you come down here, where does that club match up with your right forearm?
Nowhere near
It's not anywhere close, is it?
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you look at the difference in those two swings. Now, this exaggerated transition down here now, where you're really exaggerating it, and to be fair, if you were swinging the club there, you'd hook it, it would go whee, which is you're not doing, obviously. If that was your swing, we'd work from being a bit steeper. Because your swing is getting too steep, and there's your forearm, that's how sort of out of plane you are. We're now trying to exaggerate the sensation of the club working down here, coming more from, as we said, behind you as we look here now. So the club's going to be working more in from this direction, missing the foam, giving you some width with the swing. So as you did a couple of these sort of exaggerated downswings when you go back, then when it came to the golf ball, the club goes to the top of the backswing. As you start back down now, the club now as it starts coming to the golf ball, getting towards your right forearm there, you can see now, yeah? Near enough or closer.
Closer.
Now the hands are a bit further away from the body, which is why you catch it a little on the foam there, okay? See the foam just move a smidgen there, yeah? As you hit it, it sort of wobbles away. But as a general move, because the path was pretty good, you've got a lot more width through impact here now. Your arms aren't sort of like stuck into your body, and you swing to the target. The ball now flies towards target. Even though there's a slight toey miss, it's cleared onto the green, which we know is about 130, 135 carry. Yeah. So a miss hit that we know would go less distance has gone further than what you were getting at the start when you hit with that was a good strike and it went like 125. Yeah. So at least you're getting your 9-irons in that sort of 115, 120 range. Your 8-irons are 125, 130, and your 7-iron will get to that 135, 140 range. And that's what we're looking for, yeah? You're eventually going to get to a stage where that club is working in here and it would be more on that plane as you come back down. So exaggerating that movement, I'll show you that myself. Find some clips.
You almost want to be like that side of that red line.
Yeah, I mean, well, as a way to visualise. No, that's right. It's a way to visualise it. This is where sort of the tour players. If I put a line through there, the red line represents your shaft. The blue line's your swing plane up just off that. Okay. As you go back, you'd swing the club up the red line. So if you go back here now, you're a little bit underneath, which is that sort of fanning of the wrist. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad there. And at this point now, we want to be sort of parallel to that red line. You're not far away from that, okay? As you get to the top of the backswing, you're underneath that blue line here now. You're underneath that blue line here now. You're underneath that blue line there nicely. You're coming down in. You're back in the golf ball. Reasonably good. If we do that same position on here now, with all these lines, there's your shaft line there. And then there's your... change colour, make it easier. And there's kind of your swing plane line there. As you go back, takeaway is pretty much the same as you're going back. Now as you get here, oh dear, there we go.
As soon as the first movement, didn't
it? So at this point now, you've got to now try and get back under plane in a blink of an eye. And this is why I said to you, when you look up there, what are you going to look at? All it makes you do is you get down. When you have a look, you then straighten up your shoulders so you get used to being more stood up with your posture, yeah?
So there's no way I can get in that position from there.
No, God no, absolutely not. Because look at the transition there. As you're coming down here now, look at the difference where your hands are dropping down through your chest. So as you're coming down here now, your chest and the hands are sort of in line. Whereas this one here now, as you come back down, and they're close miles above plane.
Yeah.
I mean, miles in a golf term. It's probably about that much.
Yeah, no,
but that's a big. That much is massive in golf. Yeah. So it's getting that club feeling like.
I
That's well, yeah, exactly. Well, you know, yeah, exactly. She said, yeah. All right, making the big difference from that underplane swing. The club's further behind you. Yeah, the club's coming more on the inside. We're getting that path. So I would say, practice-wise, exaggerate the hell out of chip shots, where that club is coming down in what feels to you kind of from in here. Yeah, way behind, and just hit some small shots from that position. There, get the club here or somewhere behind you. Yeah. Was on the wall feeling, yeah, and get that club working on a different angle. And again, if you want to buy that foam finger, you're welcome to, or you can pick it up from doing swimming bars, like quid or something. Yeah, get that club swinging more that way as opposed to swinging across the ball to the left there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Let's go some more, buddy. Good stuff. Well done, mate. Really good.